don't mean to be all up in your business, but the plant pots that you're buying may be the reason why your plants are struggling. Different pots have different functions for your plant. And if you're a beginner and you have no holes in your pots, stop it. Go get a pot with a hole and come back. Pots I will tell you to avoid at all costs are the ones with the hole and the attached saucer to it. Oh! Look, it works now. Hooray. When you have one that's attached that way, you have no true way of getting the water out unless you tilt it over with the plant still in it. I could use this now. Terracotta, being that it's made out of clay, is porous, so it has tiny little holes. These are great if you're someone that can't pry the watering can from your hands. This will help soak up any of that excess moisture. Terracotta is great for cactus and succulents. It's earthy. I love a good earthy. So some of my thirstier plants like my African violet, my peace lilies, my syngoniums, those I keep in self-watering pots. There's so many different self-watering pots on the market, but an example would be something like this with the wick. When that water is completely gone, then you fill it back up again. Ceramic or glazed pots are popular. They come in so many different shapes and sizes. Now for your bigger plants, putting it in ceramic can be an issue because it's gonna be harder to move. And ceramic tends to hold on to moisture in uneven ways. Sometimes I find I have pockets of dry here and wet sections here. Make sure that you're watering all the way around and then checking all the way around to make sure that your plant is actually dry. The ceramic pot has a more narrow base. It's gonna be a flippin' nightmare to get that plant up and out of that pot when it comes time to repot it, so you may have to break that pot. Some of those ceramic pots don't have drainage holes, but plastic pots, one of my favorites. Nursery pots, those are pretty standard. You'll find them everywhere. Your plant more than likely comes from the nursery in a plastic pot like this. They're lightweight, they're affordable, they're more moldable like this, so if you have to squeeze your plant out of it, you just do a little squeezing on the side, plop it right out. Drainage holes, there's always a lot of them, but clear plastic pots, the greatest of all time. Not only can you see the root development as it's happening, you can also see when that plant is starting to dry out. So it makes it so much easier. To avoid getting algae filled on your roots, just place it in a pretty cover pot and plop it right in. Now you have different ways that you can style that one plant. A plastic pot is gonna be your best friend. I'm gone now. Have a great time with your plant pots. Bye.